While Guyana took steps just last year to repeal a draconian law against cross-dressing of members of the LGBT plus community, they continue to face discrimination and forms of violence locally. It was against that backdrop that the Empowering Queers Using Artistic Learning Equal, a non-governmental organization, was formed 3 years ago to work in tandem with existing bodies to advocate for the rights and freedom of persons on the LGBT spectrum.
There are many young, competent, experienced, and capable LGBTQ persons in Guyana who have lived experiences and who must play an integral role in creating development programs. We cannot be left on the sidelines and disregarded. We must work together as a cohesive country.
To mark the organization's third anniversary on Thursday, a ceremony was held at the British High Commissioner to Guyana's residence. The event also coincided with International Day Against Homophobia, Transphobia, and Biphobia. Addressing the audience was Managing Director of Equal, Anil Persaud, who made an ardent call for more inclusion of LGBT plus persons in the development of the country. He lauded the progress the country made in repealing the cross-dressing laws 2 years after the Caribbean Court of Justice deemed them unconstitutional. The laws, which were enacted many years ago, adjudged it a criminal offense for a man or a woman to appear in a public place while dressed in clothing of the opposite sex for an improper purpose. Persaud underscored that the true essence of inclusion should be demonstrated through efforts to give the LGBT plus members a voice in the country's evolution plans.
Inclusion must be meaningful. It must be meaningful and it must be tangible. We cannot use the term inclusion loosely as it begins to deteriorate the true meaning of diversity. The LGBTQ community exists and we're not going anywhere. Guyana is our home as much as it is anyone else's.
British High Commissioner to Guyana Jane Miller pointed out that the inclusion of the LGBT community make good economic sense. She added that the United Kingdom is championing efforts around the world to support organizations that are working to influence changes in legislation that can stop stigma and discrimination against the LGBT plus community. Temika Rodney reporting for the HGP Nightly News.